Welcome back to VMN Labs. In our previous lesson, we learned about voltage, current, and resistance. We also built our first circuits and measured real values using a multimeter. But during those experiments, something interesting happened. Whenever we changed the resistor value, the current changed. A smaller resistor allowed more current to flow. A larger resistor reduced the current. This wasn't random. There is a relationship between voltage, current, and resistance, and that relationship is called Ohm's law. More than 200 years ago, a scientist named Georg Ohm discovered a simple relationship that explains how electric circuits behave. Today we call it Ohm's law. The formula is I equals V divided by R. Where I is current measured in amperes, V is voltage measured in volts, R is resistance measured in ohms. At first glance, it may look like just another equation, but this single formula is one of the most powerful tools in electronics. Let's understand what it actually means. Think of voltage as the push, think of resistance as an obstacle, and think of current as the resulting flow. If we increase the push while keeping the obstacle the same, more current flows. If we increase the obstacle while keeping the push the same, less current flows. That's exactly what Ohm's law tells us. More voltage means more current. More resistance means less current. Simple. Let's see this in action. On the screen, we have an Ohm's law simulator. This simulator is available through the link in the description. Feel free to experiment with different values and test your understanding of Ohm's law. We can change the voltage and resistance and instantly see how the current changes. Let's start with 6 volts and 300 ohms. Using Ohm's law, current equals 6 divided by 300, so the current is 0.02 amperes, or 20 milliamperes. Now let's increase the voltage to 9 volts. Notice what happens. The current increases, the resistance stayed the same. Only the voltage changed. A stronger electrical push produced more current. Now let's keep the voltage constant and increase the resistance. Watch the current. The current decreases. Why? Because resistance opposes the flow of charge. The larger the resistance, the harder it is for current to flow. No matter what values we choose, the same relationship always appears. More voltage increases current, more resistance decreases current, and that's Ohm's law. There's another way to write the same formula. Sometimes we know the current and resistance, but we want to calculate the voltage. In that case, V equals I multiplied by R, and if we need to calculate resistance, R equals V divided by I. All three equations come from the same relationship. You don't need to memorize 3 different formulas. Just remember one, I equals V divided by R. The others can always be derived from it. Now let's use Ohm's law to predict a real circuit. Suppose we connect a 9-volt battery to a 1 kilo ohm resistor. What current should flow? Using Ohm's law, current equals 9 divided by 1000. That gives us 0.009 amperes, or 9 milliamperes. Before building the circuit, we already know what to expect. Now let's measure it with a multimeter. As you can see, the measured value is very close to our prediction. And as you can see, the value shown in the simulator is also very close to both our calculated value and the value we measured in the real circuit. That's the power of engineering. We don't guess, we calculate, then we verify. Let's try one more example. This time we'll use a 4.7 kilo ohm resistor. Current equals 9 divided by 4,700. The answer is approximately 0.0019 amperes, or about 1.9 milliamperes. Again, when we measure the circuit, the result is very close to our prediction. The math matches reality, and that's exactly why Ohm's law is so important. So why do engineers use Ohm's law every day? Because electronic components have limits. Take an LED, for example. If too much current flows through it, it can be damaged. Instead of guessing which resistor to use, engineers calculate it. Before building the circuit, before connecting power, before risking damage. That's how real engineering works. Predict first, build second, measure third. Today we learned one of the most important formulas in electronics, Ohm's law. We learned that Current increases when voltage increases, current decreases when resistance increases, and most importantly, we learned how to predict circuit behavior before building anything. Master this concept because you'll use it in almost every circuit you design from now on. In the next lesson, we'll learn how switches allow us to control the flow of current and make circuits perform useful tasks. Until then, keep building, keep experimenting, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next lesson.